7:02 right here on today's hit music, Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on your radio, live at our website. If you're streaming us on your Alexa or smart speaker, good morning to you guys. And now you're about to be getting that alert. And we're going live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Q92 Radio on Facebook and YouTube at Q92 on X. Like, follow, and subscribe. You always get the alerts when we are live, whether it be for the morning show, whether it be for Downtown with the Diva, any sporting event. What's wrong? Oh, you're staring at me like I did something wrong.
No, I was actually just kind of zoning out.
Oh.
I wasn't actually looking at you. I was like looking over the top of your mic.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what did I do wrong? I was like, what did I say?
I don't think I had any facial expression because there was nothing happening here. I was literally zoned out.
What did I say?
Nothing.
So yeah, whatever I was saying, I forgot. I thought I screwed some up. I was like, oh no, what did I say?
No, you didn't do anything.
She's looking right at me. I said something wrong. But good morning, guys. Glad you're with us. Hope you had a good Tuesday. Welcome to your Wednesday, halfway through the work week, and this is your last day to become a finalist. Holding his knees to become a finalist for WWE Monday Night Raw, live and in person with floor seats. We give it away tomorrow morning. So if you are not a finalist for this awesome contest, you need to be listening all day today to become one. Now, we are going to be getting one more finalist coming up here. Well, two more, I'm sorry. In the 8 o'clock hour with the Q to call and on the live video stream that's just going live now on Facebook, YouTube, and X. We are also going to get a finalist. You're going to want to go over there, click the like button. And Lauren, what are we going to want to do today?
I think this can be fun. What if you put your name down? If you were a WWE wrestler, what would it be?
Okay.
Let's make it difficult. It's the last day.
Yeah. If you were going to be a wrestler, what would your name be? Just put it in the comments section with a like. We'll see what happens because we pick one of you randomly.
Have you ever thought about it?
I have not. I just wished I was wrestler. So I wished I was because they were so cool. Like the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Like, man, if I could be Shawn Michaels, or man, if I could have been CM Punk, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, if I could have been Mr. Perfect.
If I could have been in Glow. That's my achievement.
Is that show still on?
No. Oh, God, no. Like 30 years has been off the air, probably.
I don't know. They bring everything else back. By the way, I wore a coat, too, today. I wore a coat in here.
I have never seen you with a coat on. You're going to have to put that on after the show.
I had to get gas. I had to get outside the car.
I know. I got to get gas today, too. That was very ill-timed on my part.
So I had to put a coat on because it was that cold just standing outside pumping gas this morning. So I was like, okay, it's in my car here. And I just left it on to come to work. It felt weird coming into work. I was like, wow, I'm wearing a coat. Like, it's so cold. I'm wearing a coat. A coat, not a colt.
You could be Christian Rawsome.
Christian Rawsome. They always had those things on like your street name and this is your porn name or your wrestling name or your rap name.
Yeah.
Lil, go, oh, my birthday's August. Let's see what word it is. Good morning, guys. Marsh checking in. Have a good day. Stay warm. This temperature is BS. Insane.
Yeah, it's really cold.
It's not even that it is the cold, but it's also the length of which we're having it.
I know because see, this is what I want to know.
This.
We have.
But it's like,
but even tomorrow morning and Friday morning, and then I saw Saturday morning, -21 wind chill. Like, when are these children going to return to...
I don't know, because you could tell yesterday people were canceling schools, but you could tell the schools are starting to not want to.
Would you know why? They're out of calamity days.
Don't you get 14?
No, you get 5.
5?
Yeah.
You only get 5 snow days?
Yeah.
No.
Google it.
That's not enough.
Do your AI
in
Google.
Northeast Ohio?
Yeah, I know, right?
Wow. Y'all are done. You got about time for makeup days, schools.
Yeah, it said that they have to figure out how to make up the instructional hours. Which, you know what? We used to do blizzard bags. I don't know why they don't do that more.
I mean, blizzard bags?
Yeah. So it was like you would have all these options of things that you could do at home for instructional work, and you'd have to have a parent sign off on it. What are you finding?
In Ohio, there is no set number of snow days, formerly known as calamity days, allowed per year. Since 2014, Ohio laws required schools to meet a minimum number of hours rather than a specific number.
Well, I think
days.
that's what they were talking about. That whatever that amount of time was, hour-wise, we've met it with our days that we've been out.
Yeah. Districts typically build extra hours in their calendars beyond the state minimum. As long as they remain above these minimums, they do not need to make up missed times.
Well, we're getting close to that because the last night on the news, it was like how Ohio schools are going to have to pivot. You know what I mean? And not only that, what are we going to do? We're expecting another big polar vortex in February.
But this cold and for this long?
I don't know about for this long, but definitely this cold. If not
the
colder.
Length is what's impressive to me.
Yeah, it's lingering. It's got a chokehold on us.
We've always gotten those like, yeah, for tomorrow and one more day. And we're like, no, for a week. It's going to be literally unbelievably cold for a week. It was -2 when I got in here today. Right now it's 1.
I know.
That's cold. Friendly reminder to clear the front of your mailboxes. We did that last night, as a matter of fact, because we realized we got an alert that we weren't getting our mail. We didn't realize that because we didn't really check our mail. So we had to go out and dig out the mailbox yesterday.
Well, at least you have a mailbox.
We didn't bury it. The plow guy did.
At least you have a mailbox.
It's fair.
I went to the post office yesterday, and the poor guy in front of me was doing the same thing. And I happen to know our local post office desk worker. I'm like, Paul, I need one of those too. And he started laughing because I said, I think Lake Township went to it. And he said, I think so too. He had so many people come in because their box was down.
Damn. Who's that driver?
But then, come to find out, my street is split. So that post office only services half of our street, and I'm on the other half that it does not service. So in order to get my mail, I have to go all the way down to the main post in Canton because North Canton closed there.
Yeah, a lot of them have closed.
Yeah.
A lot of them have closed.
So what a pain in the butt. I have to go online and register a box down.
That doesn't sound fun.
No, I just...
Doesn't sound awful. Just
they're going to hold our mail, and then I got to go down and pick it up. I figured maybe I could pick it up Friday. Let's see.
-12 in Lisbon this morning.
That's so...
That's we call that a wind chill. Isn't that insane?
Can I ask why your dog doesn't register that it's that cold? They just start picking up their paws and they look at you, but they still don't want to come in.
My dog still Talia still doesn't care. I mean, she doesn't stay out as long, but she wants to go out constantly.
Mm-hmm.
And you see her out there just sort of looking around. I'm like, it is -2 outside.
I know.
She's like, yeah, I know. I'll be quick. But it's the other one, the Furious, wants no part of anything. But Talia don't care. Like, she seriously wants to go out constantly. I'm like, you just went out. It's crazy.
It's like, it's not happening, guys. Like, chill.
It's cold's going to be here, kids.
I took a shower last night and I took the dog out right after my shower before I went to bed. I was outside for maybe 3 minutes. My hair froze.
Did it really?
Yeah. I mean, like, it was frozen.
Yeah.
Like, hard frozen.
Yeah, no, I get it. It's that kind of weather, man. It was crazy. I told people this morning there was slick spots for me on 76. I was slid.
Yeah.
On 76, some black ice. I didn't even see it. Didn't look bad at all. I was like, oh boy. So, good morning. We got you now until 10 o'clock. It is Taylor Swift, Fate of Ophelia on Q.
Good morning. My name's Denna.
Hello, Denna. How are you?
I'm good. I realize, nobody really ever calls for Free Advice Friday.
We love it when people do those, so thank you.
So my story is not crazy, but I've been dwelling for months now about I have a 15-year-old daughter, and she is kind of coming into her own, as they do at this age. And she's done some kind of sketchy things lately. Not not illegal or like that, but just poor decision making with her friends. She wants her permit. I said no because I can't trust her. She turned 16 in March, and I have planned a trip to Universal Studios for her and one of her girlfriends for us to go together.
Wow. Yeah.
Given her behavior that she has had recently, I am really torn with still letting her take this trip. I know it's in March. We cannot redeem ourselves in, a couple months.
Yeah.
But I feel like, do I really put my foot down in that case? I mean, and lose a lot of money too with canceling things. Or do I just continue about how we're going? She's regular, punishments, things like that.
Okay. So that is that was the call we got. Mm-hmm. That's an interesting one. That's a pickle. Because we are financially, and we've talked this week about Disney not being cheap.
It's not cheap.
And got the trip for her daughter and a friend and her to go to Universal Studios, right? Mm. And go down there and check that out. But we're not acting right on some level. Things aren't being done that need to be done. Right decisions aren't being made. So do we cancel the trip, eat the money to teach the lesson? It's an interesting one.
What's your opinion?
I don't think I would cancel the trip. I think I would absolutely tighten the reins. I think I would do the punishments. Because I'm not going to be like, and Jim's going to learn this, like, I'm not going to be the, you're grounded, but you're not. I'm taking your phone, but I'm giving it.
There's no point in grounding.
I'm giving it back, but I've seen parents do that.
I know.
You know how many times my nephews have been grounded and it lasted literally a half hour? Mm-hmm. Like, if Jimmy does something to where the phone's taken away or this is taken away or it's taken away.
Yeah.
It's taken away. That's how my dad did it. I think my dad did a good job. I was afraid to even ask him if I was ungrounded. But I think I would do the trip, but I don't think that means I would let up on anything else at all. In my opinion, what do I know? There's 9 million ways to handle a situation like this, but I would not cancel the trip. I would still tighten the reins and reset the expectations and let know, you know what I mean? Things like that. That's, I guess, how I would do it. So I don't know if that's me copping out, but I think I would. I
don't think it's a cop out. I think there's a lot of money on the line here. So I understand.
It's so expensive.
Yeah, it's hard for anybody that's shelled out that kind of money. Yeah. I think that you keep the trip, but you look at this instead of it being a reward, maybe rebrand it as like a relationship milestone. Like, listen, there's been some stuff going on and we want to trust you. We want to see you flourish. We want to see you achieve all of your goals, all that kind of stuff, but we need to clean it up. And I know originally we talked about this for your Sweet 16, you get to take a friend, and there's some expectations that we have between now and then. Because we'll either take this trip as a family or we can take this trip as a family and you can take your friend. At least you're not losing as much money, but something's got to sting if something doesn't change.
Yeah.
Otherwise, nothing's going to change.
What's that phrase? Nothing changes if nothing changes.
Exactly.
Boom.
So maybe use this as a teachable opportunity and don't go straight to cancel, but go with conditions.
Yeah.
That way, the outcome is entirely up to her. She's got no one to blame if she can't meet these expectations that you've put before her in order to take her friend on the trip.
Jake?
I still think you should go on the trip and like Lauren said, and use it as like that more restructured thing, or find somebody else to go, like another friend or another family.
Yeah.
Like, I would not waste the money. I would not just cancel. Mm-hmm. But like, yeah, they got to learn. I don't know what your kid did, but like you said, it wasn't illegal. So, how bad could it have been?
No, there still could be some.
Yeah.
There'd be very annoying things as someone who's caught the tail end of a teenager before college. There's some things as a parent will annoy the hell out of you.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean? And there's some little things, some decisions made that you could get you, it could get you going. So I understand that. So good call. Appreciate a phone call. The phone calls are always welcome, everybody. And good luck with that. And I hope things get better. And I hope you guys end up having an amazing trip you guys remember forever. Mm-hmm. Free advice. So how can I be happy that my daughter's moving to Arizona with her newly husband due to the Air Force? I'm so scared and sad. She is my best friend.
Oh, listen, first of all, if I could give you a gigantic hug, I would, because this is one of my biggest fears. I think as a parent, you don't want to let your kids go. Those are your babies, especially when you're so close with them. If my daughter moved to Arizona, I would be devastated as well. I will say I've had this conversation with my husband, like, what are we going to do if one of them moves? And I guess that's where you have to stand back and say, I've done everything that I can, and I've done it so well. She's married a great guy. She's got her whole life ahead of her. That doesn't mean that life won't bring her back closer home to us.
Ohio has a way of sucking you back in.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Arizona is a great place to visit. I would start putting pennies in the piggy bank so you can visit.
It's a dry heat.
It is a dry heat. That's
And that's great. I love when
It
people
is.
tell, oh, no, it's a dry heat. I go, what the hell does that mean?
I mean, you almost have to be happy because she's happy. And I know that's really hard to do. But, you know, in this day and age, I mean, at least you can FaceTime, you can Zoom, you can still stay like so in touch until you guys can physically see each other again. And, you know, I mean, I know that's so hard. It sucks. My heart would be broken as well. And so, but that's the best way. I think if you're going to look at it glass half full, it's just you've done such an awesome job with her, and this is where life is taking her, and it's unfortunate and it's sad and it's hard for a parent, but you should be proud of the fact that you have produced this girl, this amazing woman that is now going on to do this stuff.
Yeah, no, I think there's nothing really to add to that as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, you've done your job. And luckily, living in 2026, like she mentioned, there are so many ways to stay in touch and even see your daughter, even though I know it's not physically, but through the screens, through like you said, tablets, cell phones, things like that. There's just so many ways to still be in touch every day with your son or your daughter or your parents. And if this guy is great and treating her well and loving her, and they're going off to Arizona, where it is a dry heat, you guys, it's two things can be true. You could be sad and be listen. Jamie's dealing with it, and Gianna's just at University of Akron, and because of what you said in your text, they really did grow up as best friends too, not just mom and daughter. And a lot of times it was just them, and that's and the closest they have is that's been really tough for Jamie to get used to, because Gianna's experiencing college and having a blast and meeting new people, and you know, wants to do more social things now and doesn't want to come home and I don't want to say doesn't want to hang out with her mom, because of course she does, but I'm saying it's
different.
It's
They're starting to really learn who they are as adults.
Yeah, and it's where those two would spend so many days just together, having a mom-daughter day, going out to get their nails done, or just going shopping, or just hanging out. Doesn't happen as much, and that hurts Jamie. John didn't do anything to hurt her. I'm just saying that's something Jamie's been getting used to, and it's not easy. So I can't imagine. You know, that's just from Austin town, from Mineral Ridge to Akron,
right?
$7:19 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you live. Waking you up. Don't forget, later on this hour, Lindsey Sterling beat the box office tickets to give away the Duality Untamed tour coming to Blossom Music Center, part of the Minutemen Workforce Solutions concert series. We got that for you coming up here on the show. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10. Sports coming up in about 10 minutes. Of course, weather from Mark Johnson, news from Jordan Miller. Text message, my car is currently registering -9 right now, someone says.
Ooh. Where are you at?
Man, let me see. Someone text CGR POPs, whatever that means, hours for students, half-day kindergarten, 455 hours.
That's what I was just reading
6, 950 hours, 7 through 12, 1,001 hours. So
yeah, and they have certain amount of hours built into their schedule. So they may have to peel off like a day they had earmarked for like a teacher in service day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. -9 in Louisville.
Oh, well, you know what? I believe that, because I was just telling Christian it shows -1 in Canton, but it's -4 in Alliance. So I think the more rural you are, the colder it is.
77 north from Fulton exit past Schufel Drive is all backed up. Again, 77 north from Fulton exit past Schufel Drive is all backed up, according to the text line. So not sure what's going on there, but if you're heading that way, you might want to avoid the area, or at least know you're going to be stuck in something for a second.
Hey, did you get that creepy snow squall alert on your phone last night?
Creepy? No. I didn't get any kind of I saw it was coming because I have the Weather Channel app, but I didn't get any kind of alert.
Jake? No, he's silenced. Hold on.
Hello.
There we
Hey.
go.
Yeah, I got it. It buzzed like an Amber Alert.
Yes! But what was that? That's never happened before.
I have no idea.
You guys must have had I guess in Mineral Ridge, we didn't have it like you guys did.
Maybe it didn't hit you. We got a snow squall alert. I heard my phone go off. Then I heard my son's phone go off. My husband was on the phone. He came upstairs, and about 20 minutes later, we had the curtains on the back door like pushed all the way open to let light in. and you couldn't see. It was a wall of white. That's how heavy this squall was. And he was like, oh my gosh, where did that come from? And I'm like, did you not get the alert on your phone? He goes, well, I got an Amber Alert. I'm like, no, you didn't. I'm like, that was warning you about this.
That is the most creepy, one of the creepiest sounds you'll ever get.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive.
But why are we getting it about weather alerts now? Like they need to
I've gotten them
change
for
the tone.
tornadoes.
But it sounds different. It doesn't sound like an Amber Alert, does it?
Yeah. It's that same very creepy.
It needs to differentiate between lost child and weather.
Yeah, no, it grabs your attention. It's a very good alert. It does what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Text my car says it's negative 13 right now. Let me see here. Another one. FYI, traffic is backed up on 77 North by 62, backed all the way back to the hospital. It says incident disabled vehicle, road status restricted. The 2 right lanes are blocked on I-77 North, beyond I-77 North due to a disabled vehicle. Disabled like in the middle of the road?
Push it out of the way. Come on, guys.
That baby in neutral. Let's
get out
push
of
it
your
over.
car. I'm just kidding. Don't get out of your car. That's dangerous.
Negative 18 in Stone Creek, someone says. I just got on at Belden and drove past Schufel. There's no backup whatsoever. Well, I don't know anyone to lie to us, but I don't know.
I'm looking at Ogo.
Happy hump day from Tiger Town. Please stay safe and warm. It is negative 10 here, and she has the screenshot to prove it.
Where's that at? Does it say on the screenshot?
No, but she's Tiger Town, so I'm imagining somewhere in Massillon, unless she's left for
or
work
Navarre
for the day.
or something like that.
Somewhere around there. Let me see. Another screenshot. Negative 18. Love seeing the screenshots. 92.5, though, on your radios.
Yes.
I could look at those all day. It's a semi, someone said. A semi is disabled.
That makes a difference.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
Amazon trailer disconnected in the middle of 77.
Holy crap.
You got some explaining to do.
And your packages are probably going to be late today.
Yeah, you're going to get that alert that says, your package is now expected tomorrow. Wow. A trailer disconnected. That would suck.
Yeah.
That would suck for safety. That would suck for calling your boss and be like, so.
That would suck for everybody that had a package on that truck.
Yeah.
But hopefully they're okay.
That will definitely block a few lanes, though. Appreciate you guys being Johnny on the spot with the info, though. When I left for work today, it was negative 20 in Carrollton at 4 a.m.
Dang.
Damn.
I got that snot freezing feeling. That happened.
Dude, when I got out just to pump gas at Sheetz, I was like, this is unbelievable. Like, and I'm not one to be like,
I can't wait to see you in a winter
this was
coat.
Unbelievable. This cold.
I'm digging it. It's Bears blue.
Yeah, and it's got the little Jamie got it for me.
I believe
kind
you.
of guilted me into
because
wearing
it looks very nice. Not that you wouldn't pick something out very nice, but I know
someone hit you and you're like, oh. She was because I was talking about. I was like, I'm about to use my coat today. She's like, yeah. I got you that coat. It was a few $100s. Like, oh,
yeah.
I'll go get the coat.
Right. Wear the coat.
I'll go get the coat. I love you. I'll go get the coat. Let me see. 77 is backed up. Another text.
Yes.
And now they're sending the screenshots of the traffic cameras. Yeah, we have. It sounds like if the text line's correct, we have a trailer lost its a truck lost its trailer.
Amazon
truck is what we're hearing. Well, you guys are really on the spot. I don't know if I've ever had you guys more engaged with helping with traffic before.
I know. I love it.
And your screenshots of how damn cold it is.
It's all this like class participation.
We're in this together with the cold and with 77.
Yeah.
Apparently, because a lot of you are stuck on there. If you have just tuning us in and you're heading to 77, you might want to be careful. You might want to pay attention to your Google, map alerts or your Waze alerts because they're not lying.
No. They're usually pretty spot on.
I know in Waze, the road gets real red.
Mm-hmm.
You see that?
Usually it'll tell you, slow down, up ahead, like warning you before you get there.
Do you use Waze or you don't because you don't have that Wi-Fi?
No, I do use Waze.
I think Waze is the best one.
But I don't use it for like in town. In town, I use maps. If we're going on a trip, I use Waze.
I just think Waze is the best because it tells you where the cops are, where the objects in the road are, even potholes. Now they'll tell you where the salt trucks are now.
Well, and you get to play along a little bit because it'll be like, there's a disabled vehicle on the right shoulder. Is it still there? And you're like, yes, it is. Or no, it's not.
You could tell the world.
Yeah.
You're helping fellow Wazers out.
Yeah.
So I'm really a fan of it. I feel naked. Like when someone puts on, like when Jamie puts her Samsung in and puts like Google, I'm like, what is that? What is that? Windows 95? I'm like, what is that?
You're a Waze snob now.
That is gross. I was like, how do you even know? You don't even know if there's any police up the road. Like you could mark it. I was like, no. 30 is great. No traffic at all, someone said on the text line. Head to 30, everybody. It's totally fine. Sports coming up next, right after a little In Sync Bye 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 on Q92. Lauren, Jake here with you. Still to come, we've got to give away these tickets. Beat the box office tickets to see Lindsey Sterling with the Duality Untamed Tour at Blossom Music Center Tuesday, August 18th. Part of the Minuteman Workforce Solutions concert series. When you hear the cue to call, be call number 10. Those tickets will be yours. 8 o'clock hour, your call Wednesday. Rich Desrosiers from the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and we'll be getting a finalist with the cue to call for the floor seats for Monday Night Raw in Cleveland on February 9th. Also getting a finalist on the live stream. If you'd like to be that finalist, simply go over to it. We're live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Click the like button in the comments section. Give us the name you'd give yourself if you're going to be a professional wrestler. What would you call yourself? Put that in there with a like, and we'll pick one of you randomly at the end of the show and make you a finalist. Text message. Good morning, everyone. This cold weather isn't slowing down the birds. I'm filling 3 feeders a day from the glass guy.
Yeah, I think they need it. Like, did you see that picture that Mary took, Mark's wife?
No, I didn't.
Of them, like, just literally hanging tight in the bush. Like, they couldn't go anywhere because it was they were in a big burst of snow. They hunker down. Like, if they don't go, like, if they stick around here, they need that extra food.
Where do the deer hang out during snowstorms? I was thinking about that. They just, like, get under a tree and just sit and wait? You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe it's like a little deer camp in the middle of the woods.
Where do they all go?
There's like 20 deer.
I often wonder where animals go during. I get like groundhog, you're underground. You go underground.
No, I
like
get
that,
it,
but
yeah.
like, where's the deer go?
And like my bunnies, I have a bunny couple that had baby bunnies. They've like been around, but I haven't seen them lately since the snow. And I'm like, there's no way they could hop through this because it's so deep.
No, but they could burrow into something.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing they did. I don't know.
Where are my deer at? Or my hunter people that would know? And then do the deer all hang out together? Or do they all just separately go find a tree or something? Or like, do they huddle together for warmth? Do they all hang out? Is there like a deer warming center? Like, what do we do?
What if you were like taking a hike through the woods and you found like little cuddling deer? Because they were cold.
You just run into like 20 deer all. I'm like, talk about my just every dream I've ever had. That would be amazing. A majestic moment with a field of deer. Oh my God.
Cuddling or just chilling?
Oh, I'd join if they'd let me. Like, I want to get in on this one. Let's go, everybody. Majestic. You see Newcomerstown checking in with a screenshot of -17 in their car. -17. Other text, traffic backed up 77 North, cleared down by Mercy Hospital, exit 106. We do have a disabled truck.
Unfortunately, guys, it's Amazon and it's a biggie. We have a video of it, actually. Jake, do you have it?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. If you're listening right now and you're safely staying put somewhere, like you're sitting at a standstill in this, or if you're listening from home or whatever, you can see it on the live stream. This is confirmed.
Whoopsie.
Yeah,
Whoopsie.
it just completely disconnected. So
Whoopsie.
some packages might be a little bit late
I
today.
don't see any big damage, though.
No, that's a good thing. Your packages are okay.
Yeah.
They're just delayed. It's not like there's,
No,
packages all over the
it's actually
road.
sitting there very nice and neat.
Yeah.
It's just sitting there. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Christian. All the fellow early risers, boosted guys checking in. It's been a while. LOL. I hope everyone has a great day. Stay warm out there. All the deer went to Minnesota.
I don't know if that's true. Can you imagine if you were driving a semi-truck, by the way, and all of a sudden you were like, oh my God, my load just detached.
I could, because that would happen to me. If I was a truck, I promise you, if I was a truck driver, that is something that would happen to me.
I would be like, oh my God.
I would be the guy. I'd be the guy that would go miles down the road and had to have someone like buzz and tell me, like honk at me and get my attention. I would just be like, like, well, I feel like I'm floating today. But no, I would see that happen. That would just, like I said, it would suck. 'Cause, man, you're like, hopefully, I mean, thank God nobody got hurt.
I mean, it might not have been the driver's fault at all.
No, it could have been a malfunction or something broke, something froze off. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Can you tell me exactly where the Amazon truck is? I need to go get my packages. They're already late. I don't want them to be any later. Yeah, I know. They probably, well, you know what's funny? Maybe they are on that truck. I have never lost a trailer before. Luckily, I had the chains hooked up. The ball hitch on my truck fell off with the trailer.
Oh my gosh. So that's basically the same thing. Only now your truck has damage to it because the ball hitch came detached.
Yeah. Yeah, that would stink. That would absolutely stink. It's right off the ramp to go from 62 to 77, they're saying. Right off the ramp to go from 62 to 77.
So between the mall and the Hall of Fame.
I would say so. Is where this unfortunately is happening. So
Bummer, man.
Man,
Hope that guy has a better day.
it's not a good. I mean, you think about it, it's not even 7:40. That's how his day started.
Maybe it didn't start. Maybe it's ending.
Could be.
You don't know.
Could be, but it's not a good way to end it either.
No, that's true.
Like I said, you got to make that phone call. You did what? The trailer's where? It's here. I could see it. Just impeding traffic on the busiest road that all of Canton uses.
Like if you drive truck and something like that happens, like you don't lose your job or anything.
No, I'm sure you don't. Things happen.
You're right. That's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. I mean, you might be on your record. You know what I mean? Might get written up.
Lost an entire
I think the first trailer you lose.
Load on 77 North.
I think the first trailer you lose is a verbal warning. You know what I mean? Maybe a written even. No, we'll move up depending on how many times it happens.
That's pretty dangerous. I mean, again, it might not have been his fault. It could have been a malfunction. Maybe the whole ball came detached. I don't think they're on a ball actually when they're that big. But you see my point. Like there could have been a malfunction in something that keeps them attached to the cab.
Could have been anything. Fact remains, we have an Amazon trailer in the middle of 77. And it's slowing down traffic a little bit. But the good thing is it's not an accident. People aren't hurt.
No, we're not
Let's go
hearing
glass
of any
half full.
injuries. That's
Glass
right.
half full. It's 7:40. We got that cue to call for Lindsay Sterling coming up as well. Someone said all those products are going to be at MacBids tomorrow. Very
Where
true.
you been, anybody?
A lot of people have gone through those MacBid phases. Jamie went through hers. We were going to MacBids more often than I'd like because that just felt dangerous to me.
Well, there's all kinds of people that hang out and want to go to that Where You Been in North Canton.
Yeah. Just don't feel safe.
I know.
Places. Some places give me a I don't feel safe vibe. Not Jamie. Listen, Jamie got stuff for the house. We still have it, MacBids. She loves it.
You guys got some stuff when you were expecting Jimmy from MacBids.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes. Need to go see if there's a snowblower at MacBids.
Or electric
Or
shovel.
electric shovel. I need to see if there's one of those. Someone do the Googling for me. It's Benson Boone, Mr. Electric Blue. It's Q92.
Michael says SARTA me to work. Writer Michael counts on SARTA to take him to work, doctor appointments, and to see family. Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Patricia says SARTA me to shop. Writer Patricia counts on SARTA to take her to work, shopping, and doctor appointments. Every ride tells a story, and every rider counts. Where to? SARTAme.com.
Rick Blue right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. There's a cue to call. We are giving away Beat the Box Office tickets to see the one and only Lindsey Sterling live at Blossom Music Center Pavilion show for the Duality Untamed Tour. It is on August 18th. It's part of the Minutemen Workforce Solutions concert series. Want to see Lindsey Sterling? Want to not pay for it? Want to even win tickets before you can buy them? Here's a chance. 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Good luck. I love a soft pretzel, but I don't like Sheetz soft pretzel.
No, Sam's Club's where it's at for me.
I'll take Sam's Club over Sheetz.
Sam's Club soft pretzels are like the creme de la creme, and they're cheap.
That would be Auntie Anne's.
No.
That would be Auntie Anne's.
No. I will take a Sam's Club pretzel over Auntie Anne's. Not only that, maybe it just tastes better because it's about $7 cheaper.
Can't put a price on quality. You get what you pay for.
Okay, well, I get a lot paying $1 at Sam's Club.
I don't think they're bad, but you can't tell me it's better than an Auntie Anne's pretzel.
I really like them.
More than Auntie.
Kind of.
Last I checked, I don't have to be a member to have a pretzel at Auntie Anne's Country Club of Pretzels.
Okay, but my pretzel's $1.
No, it's not actually. It's like 51 if you think about your membership.
You know how much other stuff I'm getting for that, though?
I just wish they'd leave me alone at Sam's Club. Damn cell phone people and the cable people. They'll damn near tackle you.
I think it should be outlawed. Like, shame on you, Target. Like, you've started welcoming this into your stores.
Oh, did they?
Oh. Like, we won't even go towards the back of the store, especially on the weekends, because we don't want to be bothered.
Yeah, I don't.
Like,
I've never.
I'm trying to
that.
shop. I'm trying to get something done. I'm looking for something. I'm on a mission. I did not come here to talk to you about my cell phone bill or make a service switch.
Yeah. Listen, I've always hated that. I've always hated the people at the mall. Do you want to smell beautiful?
No. Come here. Let me see your hair.
No. Do you want better skin? I don't.
No, I'm fine with all my acne. Thank you.
I'm fine, thank you. I like popping them. I always had.
Why do you got to go there?
I really did enjoy popping pimples in my teenage years. I thought it was fun.
There's a lot of people that feel that way.
I thought it was fun.
So excited.
Congratulations. You've got plans Tuesday, August 18th. You're going to be sitting in the pavilion at Blossom Music Center, taking in the one and only Lindsay Sterling at this intimate pavilion show. Just tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up this morning.
Q92.
Message Christian, there's a Snow Joe at the Canton location.
Snow Joe was
the
that
Snow
electric?
Joe.
Yeah,
Okay. I might have to look into the Snow Joe. It's cleared up. I don't see the truck on 77 now. Well, that's good.
I just hold on. I got a text about that. Come on. Yeah, it looks like they pulled it off, and it's sitting in front of the Hyatt by Duluth Trading Company. See,
Duluth. There you go. They got it. Yay!
Yeah.
Everything's clear. Back to normal traffic.
Thanks, Cassie.
Good morning. Random guy checking in. Random fact: Netherlands built a road specifically for squirrels to cross over, since so many get run over. It was an economic waste, but a kind gesture. Squirrel. You run over a squirrel?
Oh, God. One time, and I felt so bad because I looked back and I saw him like somersaulting across the road, and the rest of the day.
Oh, man.
The rest of the day, I had the worst feeling in my soul. Like,
yeah,
I can't. Like, if I were to hit anything else, like, it would ruin me for a while.
I ran over a possum with a minivan in my 20s.
Oh, God.
I mean, I got him with the double thump.
Oh, 2 tires, Christian.
I'm convinced it was his choice. He
Why?
came on the road, turned around to go back when I was coming, and at the last second darted back out in the road.
Like, what are they thinking?
And got double thumped. And I'll never forget, the girl that was with me shrieked and looked at me as if I found this guy personally, waited for him to cross the road, and gunned it to end his life. Like, she would have thought I was an absolute serial possum killer, and this was what I live for.
Well, I mean, I would have thought you were a serial killer or something.
You ever get mad that someone gets appalled at something you did? I was pissed. I was like, you think my plan was to run over a possum?
Right. That was in today's cards.
You think I was like, you know what I'm going to do today? Run
Yeah.
over a possum. Jake, you ever run over an animal?
Yeah, I ran over a squirrel. I flattened a raccoon. I'm pretty sure I ran over a dog one time.
Oh, that's
It was
not
Oh my
fine.
gosh, Jacob!
Define pretty sure. Like, what does that
Well,
mean?
the dog. Okay, so I was doing the inflatables. This was like this last season, and I had my guy with me, and we were driving on like this side road going 35 miles an hour. There's a car coming the other direction. A dog jumps out of the backseat of the window of the car going the other direction.
Oh, I remember this.
Going in front of my car. I had a trailer, so like I tried to stop. But, like I'm pretty sure the dog went underneath my truck, but then the dog came out. Like I stopped, make sure the dog was okay. The dog walked and went back into the car with the owners. We asked if the dog was okay. And they said yes, but I'm pretty sure I like heard the thump. Like I'm pretty sure I hit the dog.
Or maybe he just took like a little somersault under there and didn't actually get under a
Was
tire.
the dog limping or anything?
I think it was a little bit like it was. Maybe it was just scared. Well, it did just jump from a moving car going 35 miles an hour.
That's
True.
fair.
That's true. You know what?
That could have been where the limping was from. We can't prove it was from you running it over with a vehicle.
I'm glad you brought that up though, because I've always been a little leery. Like I went when I was filling in for RGM when he was out of town. I went to the post office. There was a man sitting out front of the post office with a golden retriever in his backseat with the window part of the way down.
He's part of Alliance Lore. Everyone knows that guy.
Well, his wife.
German Shepherd?
No, it was the golden retriever.
There's a German Shepherd in Alliance. Everyone knows him. He's always got the...
Well, his dog, as soon as his wife started coming out of the post office, started getting all excited, he did jump right out of the back of the car to go greet her. Like, what are we doing here? Like, to me, like, if you show them that that's okay, even if you're at a standstill, like, what would make them not do that when it's...
Just leap out of the car?
Animals are... They're smart, but they're also dumb. Does that make sense?
In a way. Some dogs just, I don't know. So I have run over a possum. You run over
a squirrel.
Jake has run over about 7 different kind of animals.
Please just keep your animals
Boy,
locked
thank
up.
God you got away with that dog. That would have been awful.
Yeah, I know. I was so scared.
You got a raccoon though, huh?
I did. Yeah, going on the highway, going to Virginia like at midnight.
I'm always so worried I'm going to hit a skunk.
Skunk?
Yeah, because I've run over a skunk on accident that someone else has run over. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And it like lingers on your car just doing that.
Yeah. No, it's a terrible feeling. I'll still, like I said, I can still hear the double thump on the possum. Still can hear the double thump. 8 o'clock hour coming up. In the 8 o'clock hour, it is a Your Call Wednesday, like it is every Wednesday. So what songs would you like to hear on this Wednesday morning? Let us know. You can call in a request at 330-450-9292. You can text a request at 330-269-9292. You can even put it on the comments on Facebook, YouTube, or X. Also in the 8 o'clock hour, Rich Desrosiers from the Pro Football Hall of Fame at 8:30, and we're getting a finalist with a cue to call for floor seats for Monday Night Raw, February 9th at Rocket Arena. Don't forget, we're getting a finalist on the live stream as well. Very simple. All you got to do is head over to our live stream, click the like button in the comment section, put the name you would give yourself if you were going to become a professional wrestler. If you were going to become a wrestler, what would you call yourself? That's what we want to know. Put that in the comment section. So we'll pick one of you that does that at the end of the show and make you a finalist. We have all that coming up for you here this morning. So glad you have us on. This is the Q92 Morning Show. Christian, Lauren, Jake, live on Q92 and live on Q92's Facebook page, YouTube, and on X. Let's get a look at the headlines this morning with Jordan Miller. or maybe you're playing us on your smart speaker. Good morning to you guys. And to those of you watching along on Facebook, YouTube, and X, good morning to you. So glad you guys are with us. Thank you for making us part of your day. Our phone number is 330-450-9292, and our text line is 330-269-9292. This hour, we got a lot for you. We're getting a finalist with the cue to call for the floor seats for Monday Night Raw on February 9th at Rocket Arena. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10. It's your last day to do so. Also, we're getting a finalist at the end of the 9 o'clock hour. Head on over right now to the live video stream. Click the like button in the comment section. Tell us the name you'd give yourself if you were going to be a professional wrestler. Go ahead and do that. Also this hour, Rich Desrosiers, Pro Football Hall of Fame at 8:30. We have that to get to. Seen some cool stuff from Myles Garrett's there now.
Yeah, from his sack record.
And also Bill Belichick stuff going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say I agree with that.
He's got how many Super Bowls?
Like 7.
Yeah.
Don't know what more you're supposed to do.
I think they just don't like him.
I think some grudges.
Yeah.
I think there's some grudges, which I think you need to leave that crap alone.
And this has nothing to do with the actual Pro Football Hall of Fame because the board is comprised of a bunch of different people.
But I think petty stuff needs to be put aside when you're doing something like a vote like that. We have that for you. Plus, Your Call Wednesday. Every single Wednesday from 8 to 9, we basically turn the station over to you, and we play songs you want to hear, and you guys do a really good job sometimes. Matter of fact, there's a Toad the Wet Sprocket request.
Ooh, tell me it's all I want. Tell me it's all I want.
What else would it be?
That's kind of true. But
their other hit, it was a great hit. I believe that song was used in a lot of TV shows as well.
Yeah, that's a good
they
one.
did have more than one song.
What were the other ones?
Oh, remember the Toadies Possum Kingdom? You probably don't because you work at a rock station. Oh.
No, but I had a sister who loved Toad the Wet Sprocket.
Yeah?
That's the only reason I probably know this song.
Well, someone wants to hear it, and I cannot agree. First of all, points for originality. Points for triggering that memory in all of our heads because all of us now are going to remember this song when we hear it. Like, oh my God, that was all over the radio. This is crazy. This is crazy. So we're going to kick it off with some Toad the Wet Sprocket. Call us up, text us, let us know what you guys want to hear on Your Call Wednesday. Here we go. Let's kick it off. It's Q92. Text that in. Well done.
That was good.
That's how you kick off a Your Call Wednesday. What do you guys want to hear? 330-450-9292. Call us up. You can text the show as well. What would you like to hear? We turn the station over to you guys. 1 hour every week. Let's go. Lauren, is there something you want to hear today?
Yes. How about Save Tonight by Eagle Eye Cherry? You can laugh at me all you want.
Save Tonight.
I like that song. Okay, that or Tupac Changes. You can.
No,
pick.
you always request the same two songs.
Listen,
Richard Marx or Changes by Tupac.
I've never, ever, ever asked you for Eagle Eye Cherry.
No, this one you haven't. No, but normally it's the same two songs. Richard Marx, Endless Summer Nights.
Oh, yes.
Which is it?
Yeah, thank you. It's a banger.
Isn't he touring? Didn't we talk about him touring?
Yeah. The Jets? We could do the Jets.
No, we could not. I'm not doing that.
Come on. It's so
The
good.
Jets. Was that? What are they? The Crazy for You? No, that was Madonna.
No, you've got it all. Yeah.
That's a good song.
Yeah. Thank you. You would think that I was born way earlier.
You would. You would think late 70s.
But no. I'm an 80s baby.
You know what? There we go. That took a second.
I'm like, we have to have it.
No, we do. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Yeah. How can you be mad at this?
Your Call Wednesday, folks.
I'm gonna serenade him on the break, guys. Don't worry.
Save tonight, won't you? It's Q92. This is how you do a Your Call Wednesday. if this isn't your white ants radio station, I don't know what is. And I love it. It's 8:15. More requests on the text line. We will get to them coming up, along with a forecast from Mark Johnson. Sports at the bottom of the hour. Rich Desrosiers from the Pro Football Hall of Fame and a finalist for floor seats to see Monday Night Raw in Cleveland. That's all here for you this hour on Q92.
Looking to grow your business? Q92 can help. I had some help. We can build a package.
Yeah.
So I got nephews and nieces, but they're easy. They're all now cash. All of them have got cash.
Of course.
Cash money.
Well, think about when you were their age.
I'm like, what? Well, my one nephew wants a box of football cards to rip.
Oh, nice.
He wants to rip a pack.
That's fun.
See what he can pull. That's the lingo, Jake. You rip a pack and you try to pull something of value.
Interesting.
Like a card there's only 150 of them, or ooh, they autographed this one, or ooh, this is a special color.
So really, it's just opening them up and seeing if you got anything special.
Kind of. It's like a lotto ticket, really.
Yeah.
I've been really engrossed in videos of box ripping lately.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Because they're making these new ones where they're showing you how much you paid, and then they show you what you made back. And boy, you don't make a lot of money. You usually don't make it's a scratch off.
Yeah.
If you just like collecting cards I do.
But some of your favorite athletes, you get their cards. Listen, that makes you happy.
I always just liked collecting and trying to collect the complete set on my own instead of that was always a fun for me. It still is to an extent.
When did they take the stick of gum out of the pack?
Oh, I don't know, because I left cards for a long time. Like I left cards in the 90s, didn't return till the 2020s.
Let me ask you a question.
I don't, but it was still there when I left.
That piece of gum was not in anything. I mean, like it was just in there.
Just laid on top of the back of the card.
How did we do that? What facility was authorized to just...
Why was it so hard?
Blow in a piece of gum.
It was pink. It had a little like...
Oh my God, it was hard because it wasn't...
white powder on it?
Yeah.
For all I know, we were doing Coke. I don't know.
Have you ever thought about that though?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Like food safety and all that kind of... They're just like, nah, just throw it in there.
The FDA is real strict, except for football cards.
Right.
What is it? Gum-ish? All right. Sounds good. Put it in. But put it in the back of the pack.
Right.
Oh, all right. So, I don't know when I could probably Google that, when they stopped putting gum in there, but yeah. God, I remember as a kid, it was so fun to open a pack and hope you got somebody like that you liked and now it's all about like special hologram. Like you got to find that one card.
Yeah. I mean, I liked baseball cards for a hot second just because my sister's ex-fiance was so into it. I got some good cards. I have a Jose Canseco. I have a Darryl Strawberry. Like there's cards that I covet.
In the 80s, I thought those were going to buy my house.
Exactly. 100%. Right. So, I mean, like I have those. My thing was getting the sticker books. The sticker packs were in the same section as the baseball cards. I had a coveted Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle sticker book. And I could not, for the life of me, find the right April O'Neil. And the day that I did.
That's what I loved.
It was like magic.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I used to get the binder and the sleeves, buy a pack, put them in. I'd be like, all right, I only need this many more, and I got the whole set. And you get real close.
It's all a racket because you and the rest of the world were looking for the same ones.
But it's not like that anymore, though, unfortunately, for me. And that's probably me just being an old man now. on Q92. Q to call later on for floor seats. Monday Night Raw. We're getting a finalist for that contest. We call the winner tomorrow around this time. So if you're a finalist, good luck. If you're not yet, you still got chances with us, with Nick, and with J-Dub this afternoon. We're doing a stream finalist as well. Head on over there right now. Click the like button. And in the comment section, tell us the name of if you were going to be a professional wrestler, what would your wrestling name be? Head on over and do that on the comment section, and we'll pick one of you randomly and make you a finalist at the end of the show. Rich Desrosiers after sports as well at 8:22. Text message on a Your Call Wednesday. I was going to like this one. Good morning. Can you play Madonna Material Girl
Yes.
for Your Call Wednesday? Thanks, they say.
So good. So good.
Your Call Wednesday. It is your call. And you guys are making some interesting calls this morning. I kind of like it. It's Madonna Material Girl. It's Q92. Morning, everybody. We are about 6 minutes away from Rich DeRosier from the Pro Football Hall of Fame joining us. Looking forward to that. I want to talk about some stuff at the Pro Football Hall of Fame and what's going on. As a matter of fact, like I said, I saw the video of them. Myles Garrett hooked him up.
Yeah, he did.
He hooked him up.
That was really nice.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that. Some awesome things. Reasons you might want to go and check out the Pro Football Hall of Fame this time of year. Looking for things to do to get out of the house, right? We're getting close to that cabin fever time.
Well, I have a question for Rich. Like, if they send that stuff down to, like, do they ever get it back or do they never get it again?
Great question.
You know what I mean? Like, you would want it because it's a piece of your history, but, like, you want to share it with everybody? I don't know.
Is it donated for life?
I need to know. Or is it, like, loaned? Like, hey, you can have this for 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's a good question. I never thought about that. Yeah. Huh. Or has anyone ever come back and said, I want that back?
Right.
Like, hey, I didn't realize you guys wanted it forever.
Can we have that back?
Yeah, we're not doing this. Send it back right now. That is a great question. Huh. Sports coming up here. You know what? No. What's wrong? No. Oh, I'm right. Just do a little finagling here. Do a little finagling. We got to do some finagling. We have finangled.
Oh,
We have finangled.
good.
But before we play one more request from a Your Call Wednesday, before you hear sports and before you hear Rich DeRosier, here we go. Off the road.
Call now to win WWE Raw tickets only with Q92.
Oh, man.
Surprise!
You never know when that cue to call is coming up. Sometimes we don't. There you go. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. We're going to make you a finalist right now. If you're caller number 10, you'll be in the running for a chance to win floor seats, people, to see the stars of Monday Night Raw. Becky Lynch, Jey Uso, Penta, CM Punk, Rhea Ripley. They're all going to be there. You could be there with them, but you got to become a finalist first. 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck. John Mayer, Your Body is a Wonderland.
Oh, Christian will always play you some John Mayer. He
let's
loves them.
Do it. 8:35 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Congratulations to Brittany from Canton. She was caller number 10. She is now a finalist for a chance to win the floor seats to Monday Night Raw, February 9th, up in Cleveland. Oh, she was excited. So
she loves Rhea Ripley.
So far, we got Valerie from Canton in the 6 o'clock hour as a finalist, and now Brittany from Canton here in the 8 o'clock hour. We're getting one more finalist for this contest. It's on the live stream. You just got to go over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Click the like button in the comment section. Just put. You're going to give yourself a wrestling name.
Yeah, name yourself.
What would it be? Put that in the comment section, and we'll be good to go. All right. It's 8:36. It's Wednesday. That means we missed him last week. It was sad.
And it was so sad.
It was not the same, but he's back this week to join us, as always, on a Wednesday. Rich Desrosiers from the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Rich, how are you, my friend?
I am tanned, rested, and ready.
Ah, there you go. There you go. Where were you?
I was
rested. That tells me you might not have been in Ohio.
I was somewhere where the temperature was 25 degrees and the people were freaking out.
Oh, Florida.
And you were like, what? you were like, what's the big deal?
That's
what's
right.
the big deal? Oh, man. There's so much to get into it today, man. It's a lot awesome, a lot of stuff going on. But I know we've been talking about the Stark County's exhibits over at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And I know you want to get into the one about Alliance because, man, do we have one of the more famous quarterbacks in the history of Super Bowls and the beginning of the NFL and in Len Dawson and things like that. So Alliance, a big part of Stark County's history and the history of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And you guys got that coming up.
Yeah, we got 5 Saturdays over the next 6 weeks where we will recognize the 5 Pro Football Hall of Famers from Stark County. And we're going to kick that off, pun intended, I guess, with Alliance on this Saturday, January 31st, and calling it Len Dawson Day, and some people who played with or against Len are going to join us virtually to talk about his career, their appreciation of him, and just some other things that we're going to do inside the museum to celebrate Len and celebrate the support that the Alliance community has always shown him. And then over the course of the next few weeks, I think February 7th, Central Catholic Day, honoring Alan Page. The 21st is February 21st is Massillon Day, honoring Paul Brown. February 28th, Glen Oak Day for Dan Deerdorf. And then we'll cap it on March 7th with McKinley Day to celebrate Marion Motley, who he and Paul Brown, being contemporaries, going all the way back to their Massillon and McKinley, the great Massillon-McKinley rivalry was how the two of them first crossed paths, and they stayed in contact with each other, through Marion's college and early pro career, and back to the foundation of the Browns as an organization and that great history. So a lot of fun coming up. Appreciate the people who've visited the museum over the past few days. And we actually had a better crowd yesterday than I would have guessed. So appreciate the people who came over for that. And if you're looking for something to do to beat the cold, the heat works here, and we're offering 50% discounts to Stark County residents. So if you got to get the kids out of the house, if they're driving you crazy, bring them over here and let them see some of the great Stark County history around the game of football.
That's awesome. And you're, boy, the names you go through, and yeah, we all know them around here, but they're not just Hall of Fame names, but some of them truly mean a lot to the history of the game. When you talk about a Marion Motley, like I said, you talk about a Paul Brown, all of them are Deerdorf, but some of these guys truly are pillars of the history of the NFL when you think about it right here. And Len Dawson, like I said, Len Dawson Field, a few blocks away here in Alliance. You think of him playing for the Chiefs. I think of that iconic picture of him at halftime with the drink and the cigarette. You even think of his career after the NFL. When I grew up as a kid on HBO every week watching Inside the NFL, and he was such an iconic part of that as well. He meant so much to the game in so many ways.
That is such an iconic picture. If people haven't seen it, you've characterized it really well. He's on the bench. He's just trying to regroup, and he's got the adult beverage and a cigarette. It is an iconic picture, and it shows a different era, certainly. He hated that picture, and his family hated that picture, and they asked us at one point, and it kind of predates me, but back a little while ago, they're like, could you please stop showing that picture, because it does not show our father, our relative in a very good light. But I think Len himself kind of laughed at that and just kind of shrugged at it. It's like, well, that's just kind of what people did then. And the bench area in the locker room, they had cigarettes and alcohol in them, sometimes during or after a game, and a lot of fun. And you're right, it is a great picture, and you just sort of see that kind of that somewhat beaten down warrior, I'm gonna strap the helmet back on and go back out there in a minute, but first I'm gonna take a drag of this cigarette and go back at it.
It's an iconic picture. I love it. And also, if you guys don't follow the Hall of Fame on social media, you need to. Facebook, Instagram, and X. And one of the cool things I saw, and Lauren and I were talking about before we brought you on, is setting up that Myles Garrett gear. I mean, it was really cool, because that's the cool thing. I always tell people, if you gone, say you went a couple months ago, you can go again in a few months. You're going to see some things, some items, some exhibits that weren't there the last time you were there.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And yeah, some of the last things are things from some of the last games of the season. Certainly we'll get some things from the Super Bowl coming up here with Seattle and New England. And then whoever wins that game will be featured in a large scale in our Super Bowl area. If that's New England, you're looking at a team that's now in its 12th Super Bowl. It has a chance to, I think, win number 7. And if it's Seattle, they've been there a couple of other times and won before. So either way, we'll be looking back at that history. It's a big year for Seattle. They're celebrating their 50th anniversary as an organization. So what a way to potentially cap that off. And there's been a little bit of news about New England here in the last 24 hours. So
it's funny. There's someone in the text line, ask Rich about Belichick. I'm like, no, it wasn't Rich. I was
and that's something, and I think the people that are within earshot of this and understand, that it's not the hall itself that makes those votes, and that's important to us. It's important to us that vote be independent of us. But those selectors do represent us, and right now we're taking one on the chin for a decision that has been reported was made. I'm going to roll my eyes and shrug my shoulders. It's not official until next Thursday, but I think, where there's smoke, there's fire. I think people know what happened. And so really, we're taking one right now, and there's some people going on, there's some people going on Google reviews and leaving a negative review about the hall who've never been here, right? They equate the selection process with the museum itself. So that's a little bit of what I'll need to navigate in my role over the next little while here, while that has some heat left to it. But hopefully some calmer heads prevail eventually, and some voices that do support us can come out and say, hey, wait a minute, that's not the hall itself. The museum's still a great place to visit. And while you might be angry about a particular decision, and quite frankly, come next Thursday when we announce our class, there's going to be another handful of people who don't get the news, don't hear their name that they're waiting for. And there'll be supporters of them who are, outraged that so-and-so got snubbed, which is quite possibly my least favorite word in the English language, because it's not about being snubbed. It's about there being a finite number of positions and a near infinite number of worthy people. And so they can't all make it in any given year, and some never make it. And it doesn't mean that they're not appreciated, not respected. But again, there's a finite number of slots, and it does seem like this was an ill-advised decision by our selectors. But we got to move on. And it's not anybody who isn't elected this year. It's not their only chance. They can be reconsidered next year.
Yeah. Well, hopefully people go easy. And I feel like this is the whole, my team didn't make varsity thing all over again, only on a bigger scale. Yeah. But I have a question I've been dying to ask you, Rich. And I asked Christian this. He didn't know the answer. So
I didn't.
So like the Myles Garrett jersey that comes down to the hall and it's on display.
Mhm.
Do they donate that forever, or is it on loan for a certain amount of time and it'll eventually go back to Myles?
In this particular case, I don't know that answer. Both can be true.
Okay, that's
we have some things that are on loan, and the individual says, "Love for the hall to showcase this for a while, but I do want it back."
right.
In general, we ask for permanent donation. That's our initial request. If we want something, our initial request is, can we please have this as a permanent donation to the hall?
Mhm.
Occasionally, we will ask for something and go in asking for it as a loan only, knowing that the answer might more likely be positive if we ask for it as a loan and they know they're going to get it back, versus them knowing that if we ask for it as permanent and they're like, I'm never getting that back, they might say no. When it's an all or nothing, it might be a no. So sometimes, kind of knowing that this is going to be difficult for them to say yes to, we might ask for it as a loan, in the first place.
Has anybody ever gifted anything to the hall and then come back and asked for it back?
Occasionally. Yeah.
That's not fun for you, but
Wait a minute.
And sometimes it's not the individual, but it's when the individual passes. It's sometimes it's the heirs.
Okay.
And they want the item back. And there's been occasion when we've kind of met them part way on something. You don't want to be hardline on that, but also for us, the bigger picture is, what can we do with an item, an artifact, to tell the story of the history of the game for the guests that come to the museum.
Yeah.
And, a lot of times it really depends kind of on what it is. And like I say, you don't want to make waves with the family. You don't want to, you don't want to add to their grief when they're grieving, their dad or their grandfather or whatever. But yes, the short answer, I made a long answer out of a yes or no question. Yes, we do. We have had instances where someone has said, I'd really like to get that back. And we kind of negotiate that with them. And maybe what that ends up being, and it has a couple times, is negotiating a longer term loan. They listen, can we keep this for X number of more years and then talk about getting it back to the family? Yeah.
I was just curious how that
No, that's
works.
a good question. It's cool to learn the behind this,
Right.
kind of the things that you always wondered about. That was a good question.
Yeah, because I think if I set the sack record, I would be like, I kind of want my jersey back. Like, that was a huge milestone for me. That's what kind of made me think about it, because, it was a big deal. So, and certainly there are plenty of records in the NFL like that are milestones for players. So I didn't know, if they're very generous and say, hey, keep it, or if they're sentimental.
And sometimes it's a trade situation. Like, let's use an example of the ball that was kicked for a record-setting field goal. That is the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But a jersey, hey, this is the jersey that someone wore in the game, and they really want that jersey. Well, can you give us another jersey so that we can at least represent you in the Hall of Fame and show that person and say, and I'm only using this as an example. It's just a name I won't throw out any name. Hey, here's the number X jersey of X, here's an X jersey from X player who in such and such a season, broke this record. Because they just really don't want to relinquish the jersey they wore in that game. So sometimes you kind of navigate around it.
See, okay.
Very interesting.
Now I have my answer.
Before we let you go, Rich, like you said, but you've had a few more visitors stopping by. So we know kids are off again today, and there's a chance they might be off possibly even more this week.
Yeah.
So let's let everyone know the hours and everything in case anyone honestly is sitting listening like, you know what, we got nothing to do today. Let's go over to the hall and check it out.
Why not? 9 to 5. We're in our winter hours, all the way up until Memorial Day. We did close Sunday and Monday, like a lot of other institutions and operations. I don't foresee that happening again. But if we were to have any change to that, we would post it on our website, profootballhof.com, big red banner across the homepage. If there's any change to those 9 to 5 hours.
There you
Awesome.
go. So if you're looking for something to do, go check it out.
If you live in Stark County, 50% off.
There you
That's
go.
right.
Rich, always a pleasure. Good conversation as always. Glad you're back here in Ohio
Yes,
with
we
us to
missed
enjoy
you
this
last
weather.
week.
And we'll talk to you next week.
All right. Sounds good.
Thanks,
All right.
Rich.
Rich Desrosiers, Pro Football Hall of Fame. He's the best. Joins us every Wednesday to talk about the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And now you guys know.
I'm intrigued about that.
Good question.
Yeah.
Good question, Lauren.
Thanks.
Well done indeed.
Thanks, Christian.
It's Q92. if I ever choose to go there. Either of you have rage today?
I do. His shoes.
You know what? I have rage too for her shoes. Jake and I got to hear this damn story twice a week.
I'm going to co-sign on that one.
Yeah.
It's not twice a week. I haven't worn them in over a week.
She bought shoes that are too small, and she can't just say that.
No, I did not. You guys, listen. I had this pair last year. I really liked them, but they're like a very light taupey color. They're a boot.
Ooh, taupe. Good use of taupe.
Yeah, thank you. And I remember last year, the one shoe was a little bit tighter than the other, but the more that I wore them, they loosened up. The other pair is like super comfy now. So it's like I got to break these in. So I keep wearing them, but the problem is that my left foot from about midfoot to toe goes completely numb if I leave the shoe.
It goes numb,
if I leave
everybody.
the shoe on for too long. So right now, I have no shoes on. Because I couldn't feel my toes.
There's the shoe is a little tight, and there's my foot goes numb.
But it's getting better. It's not as bad as it used to be. So it is loosening up.
There has not been a show you've worn those shoes that you haven't complained and had to take them physically off because of how tight they are. And you want me to believe that these shoes are going to magically fit comfortably in another week. It's been a month.
You guys, I'll show you on the street. Hold on. These are the shoes. They're so cute.
They are. They'd be even cuter if they fit. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I think at this point, it's safe to say either a size up. They're not right.
Just the left one.
And they're not going to.
I think I have a bigger left foot.
That could be true. But let's accept that. And not think that these shoes are magically going to fit you differently tomorrow.
I think they're going to stretch out.
Life hack, put a baggie of water in the shoes and then put them in the freezer. The water freezing to ice helps stretch the shoes.
Oh, I'm going to try that. They're the exact same size as the pair that I wore last year. And those fit me.
But these don't.
I could get it if it was a different brand, but I literally ordered them from the exact same company in the exact same size. Like I literally went online and hit reorder.
Take your shoes, boots to Red Wing Boots in Canton on Tusk across from Walmart and JCPenney, LOL, and have them stretch them.
Yeah.
If you have to pay to have your shoes stretched, you probably got the wrong size.
Maybe. Because what if I went up a half size and then I got blisters?
Your foot's going to fall off and you'll die.
My toes might on the left side.
I'm just saying, why would you want to be uncomfortable all day with your feet?
I don't know, but I definitely have to stop at home and switch shoes today.
Yeah. So why do you keep wearing them?
I was hoping this time would be different. And I even
This is the 10th time.
I even wore thinner socks. See?
That doesn't matter. It's not going to do anything. Accept the reality.
I'm going to wear them again. You know that, right?
But I can't feel bad for you.
I might do it after I freeze a baggie of water in them.
Sounds great. Whatever Bill Nye the Science Guy texted, try it. See,
it's
see
true
what
though.
happens.
Ice expands.
You
I
and
do
Mr.
know that.
Wizard over here.
Well,
remember Mr. Wizard?
I do remember Mr. Wizard.
Me too. That's how old I am.
Mm-hmm.
8:31. I see more rage. Let's get to it right after sports on Q. Q92 Morning Show. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you live on your radio, live on Q92radio.com if you're listening on your smart speaker, and live on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. Q92 Radio on Facebook, Q92 Radio on YouTube, and at Q92 on X. Like, follow, and subscribe. Thank you so much for having us on. Thank you again to Rich DeRocher from the Pro Football Hall of Fame for joining us like he does every single Wednesday. Coming up this hour, your final opportunity with the morning show to become a finalist for the floor seats for Monday Night Raw, February 9th at Rocket Arena. If you're a finalist, tomorrow morning at 8, we're calling the grand prize winner. If you're not yet and you desperately want to be, you've got chances still with J-Dub this afternoon. You've got chances after us with Nicolina the Midday Diva. You got one more chance with us. Now, it's on the live video stream, so you want to go over to Facebook, YouTube, or X in the comments section after you like the live video feed. You got to put, if you were going to give yourself a wrestling, if you were going to be a WWE wrestler and you got to name yourself, what would your name be? Tell us that. If you do that, Lauren's going to randomly pick one of you that's done that at the end of this hour, and we'll see.
I have Queenie. I have the Bald Menace. Where's the other one? You guys got a good shot today.
Yeah.
You guys apparently aren't very creative with naming yourself.
So,
and it's your last chance. So
head on over and do that while you can. We got that for you. Who's coming up this hour? I want to talk a little Harry Styles. Interesting stuff going on there. We'll talk about that right now, though. At 12 after 9, it's Tate McRae and Tit for Tat on Q92. Coming up from Mark Johnson, and we got some music news for you as well this hour. And get your butt over to our live video feed and click the like button and put what your wrestling name would be in the comments section. I see someone put a senior text line. I need you to take that post and move it over to Facebook, YouTube, or X, because I want you to have a chance to be randomly picked at the end of the hour So whoever sent that text in, thank you for the participation. You just got it in the wrong spot. So move it over and you'll be just fine, and good luck to you. And who knows, maybe we'll be calling your name at the end of this hour. It's Q92. Here we We made a great pot roast yesterday.
Oh.
With mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
The gravy from the roast, or whatever you want, gravy, au jus, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what that stuff is, but it's tasty. And went with green beans, canned green beans for the veggie. And I love a good green bean with mashed potatoes. You know, some most people.
See, I like corn
Oh,
better.
no, that's probably number one. That's probably, if we're doing the power rankings.
Yeah.
You're going corn and mashed potatoes with butter. You could probably serve that by itself.
Gravy with corn too, and mashed potatoes. That's good.
But I'll take second. I'm going to say seconds and canned. I don't like frozen vegetables at all. I find canned taste much better.
I used to really like canned green beans, but now I prefer them fresh and like either roasted in the oven or like throwing them on the grill with fresh garlic and olive oil.
I can't eat roasted beans.
Why?
It's weird to me.
Why is it weird?
I don't know. They taste different. They had a weird taste. They're like wrinkly.
They're like fresh.
They look like pruny, burnt. I don't know. It looks a little nasty to me.
But your first love is a green bean that's been soaking in juice.
Absolutely. That's where all the flavor and nutrients are.
Oh.
Canned green beans are amazing. You just put those in the microwave with some butter for a minute and just eat that.
No.
And just eat that.
You need some bacon fat in there, just a little pinch of sugar.
See, I don't mix bacon with
beans.
With beans. I don't do that.
Or ham.
You know how I feel about ham. I love ham for about 5 minutes, and then I lose interest. And to me, there's no good side with ham.
That's not true. Roasted potatoes are amazing.
They don't go good with ham.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
There's no good potato that matches with ham perfectly.
Christmas Eve, we always have roasted potatoes, homemade applesauce, homemade rolls, green beans with the bacon in them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. Oh, no. Pistachio whip usually.
out. We are about a half hour away from picking someone from the live video stream and making them a WWE Floor Seat Monday Night Raw finalist. Again, we give it away tomorrow. Tomorrow we give it away. So if you're not a finalist, boy, today is your day. And you better keep listening to Q92 with us, with Nicolina, and with J-Dub this afternoon for chances to become a finalist. Because we're giving it away tomorrow morning. It's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait to make that call. We'll have a new contest to announce tomorrow as well. A new York included because the contests just keep rolling. They just keep rolling.
And rolling. And rolling.
Like Limp Bizkit said. Shout out Fred Durst. Anywho, I wanted to talk some Harry stuff. A couple interesting things for Harry. Some cool stuff and some maybe not so cool stuff going on with Mr. Styles. First off, I saw this morning and I was reading, and actually its story is on our website right now, Q92radio.com. You can go and check that out. Apparently, Harry Styles is breaking records for the demand for his New York residency. Now, as you guys know, he's going on tour, but it's mostly overseas in Europe. He's only doing a residency in New York City, which I'm going to be honest, before I heard I didn't know people did New York residencies. Maybe that's my bad for not paying attention. I thought we all went to Vegas.
No, I think it's become a little bit more common just in the past year or so with Madison.
I get it. Madison Square Garden is Madison Square Garden. They call it the Mecca of all entertainment and everything like that. So to play there is an honor. It means you've done it. It means you've kind of made it. It's a huge thing to play Madison Square Garden. And he is doing a 30-show residency. That's crazy. So besides, the tour overseas, he's doing a residency in New York City. Well, according to data from Ticketmaster that they share with Rolling Stone, I'm using that from my reference here, it has generated 11.5 million artist pre-sale registrations. It's the highest volume ever recorded for an artist pre-sale in the New York City market and the largest artist pre-sale registration performance ever seen for a residency style run. Are you a little shocked by that? Because I am a little bit, and I'm not no way. I know Harry Styles is a huge star, but he's been away for a minute.
Well, I'm shocked a little bit just because it is in New York City. So now all of a sudden, either like over half the people in New York City have registered for this but like people are willing to travel. So on top of the ticket price, you have travel costs, and New York City is not the cheapest place to go stay.
No, it is not. So do you think sneaky good move? Business decision?
If people are willing to pay it, well done, Harry. Yeah.
Because you are telling all of the United States, I'm going to be there.
You couldn't see me.
I'm going to give you 30 opportunities to see me.
Yeah.
I'm going to be doing weekends for a while there, a couple of shows a week or whatever. But yeah, you got to come to New York.
Yeah.
Man. So maybe that is why it's the highest, and you know what I mean, for that. But some of the most, he's setting records for this residency in New York City, where he is going to be here. Just released his first single from his new album that's coming out, Aperture. Of course, you're hearing it here on Q92. So that's the good news for Harry.
Yeah.
The bad news for him, maybe the news, especially for his PR, is there's a little bit of outrage. By a little bit, I mean kind of a lot that's going on right now. And it has to do with the pricing. Fans not happy at all with the pricing. There's people doing one of the internet things. They're planning an internet boycott of it and all that because they just say the prices are too damn high for this tour. So I kind of felt like after Taylor, we're kind of just there now, and we understand you're going to be paying top dollar to see the top artists now.
Listen, here's the thing. If you could get Taylor tickets like directly from the tour when those tickets first went on sale, there were reasonably priced seats. Not every ticket was $1,000 plus.
Yeah.
They had tickets that were $200 or $300 a piece. Yes, it was an expensive show, but look at the production quality. Look at all of the things that she brought. And it was a 3-hour show. So my questions are, one, is this a 3-hour show?
What's he got? 3 albums? 3 or 4 albums?
So we're playing the whole album, I guess.
He's got hits. He's got plenty of hits.
Right. But my point is that people are saying that these are more expensive than the Taylor tickets. And she trucked so much as far as production and value goes. She had custom stages made. She had all of the costumes. She had all of the best dancers, and she was able to keep her ticket prices down if you could get them directly from the tour. Now, we all know that there were issues with marking them up. So last fall, for example, singer Olivia Dean took a strong stance against resale prices of tickets. Ticketmaster then activated its face value exchange feature for her tour dates. And under that program, tickets can only be sold at the price the consumer paid for them. So there's no scalping, there's no inflation. Yeah, and it's something that artists can opt in to do. I would think Harry should do it if he's really charging this much. But like Billie Eilish, Pearl Jam, Hozier have all used that feature, and
Pearl Jam's been fighting the ticket prices for decades. They've been against that.
Yeah. So hopefully,
well, I did a little Google AI.
Yeah.
Little dive in the old AI, and apparently his first residency back in 2022 at Madison Square Garden, the price range was from $39.50 to $199.50,
which is like on.
That was the price range.
Yeah.
For this tour in 2026, the price range is going from $50 to $1,182, with VIP packages reaching up to $1,667.
That's ridiculous. But
so 50 if you want to be up in the nosebleed or whatever, but if you want to be down low.
Yeah, I know costs have increased, but here's the thing too. He doesn't have to pay a team, to recreate this in a different city every time. This is happening over and over again in the same space.
Fans saying that a single lower bowl seat costs as much as a month's rent. They said that. Let me see. While some blame Ticketmaster's dynamic pricing, others were angered by notices stating that prices were set in advance by the tour and would not change, suggesting the high costs were a deliberate choice by Styles' team.
I mean, listen, it's not entirely up to the artist. Their management team has a say in it. It depends on if they hire a promoter, because then they take a chunk of it. But they usually sit down before they go on tour and say, okay, we need to make X amount of money out of this tour. Now, how do we? And then they structure it out from there.
Yeah. So,
I can't believe. I'm a little floored. I mean, it's been a while since we heard from Harry that we're coming out the gate
with that much money.
Yeah.
And they did a little comparison between Taylor's tour and hers. AI did for me. Let me see. Fans were sharing receipts on social media showing the high quality seats for the Eras tour, such as floor seats, lower bowl, often cost between $300 and $500 at face value. In contrast, similar preferred or lower bowl seats for Harry Styles' New York residency are being listed between $800 and almost $1,200.
That's what I'm saying. If you were able to get it from the tour, if you were able to get in a queue, actually go in and buy it from her tour, tickets were reasonably priced. When everybody's like, oh my gosh, the Eras tour was outrageous. You paid what? The only reason people paid those prices is because they bought them resale and the ticket prices were inflated.
And they were willing to pay for them, which that's some of what you guys paid to see her. Wow. Like $1,500 for a $400 ticket. I don't get it. You did that, didn't you?
I mean, not me personally, but
how much did you pay?
My sister bought the tickets, and they were $1,400 a seat.
What were they original? What should they have been?
Probably, I would guess in the $300 to $400.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Did you get to hang out with her?
Get this.
Was she your friend for a day?
So listen, nobody came and sat in the seat right next to my sister, where we were sitting.
Mm-hmm.
So we looked it up on the website to see if it was available for purchase, and it was. And do you know what it had gone up to?
By the day of the show? $2?
It was $3,300.
Oh, wow.
So then my sister looked at me and she's like, should we sell these and go home?
It's good. It's a fair question.
I know, right?
I know people that work here that would have sold those in a heartbeat.
Yeah, well, we really wanted the experience. We were in Detroit already, so.
Well, when in Detroit.
Right. You stay in Detroit.
Yeah.
Taking a Taylor concert.
Yeah, why not? But so that's interesting. Again, that story on Q92radio.com. But the demand is there, apparently. The demand is absolutely there. But the pricing is giving people a little bit of a sour taste.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not quite the watermelon sugar high.
There you go.
What I wanted to say.
Yeah, no,
But maybe these prices are just the sign of the times.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
He
he's got
keeps going with the
jokes for
puns.
days. It's Bruno Mars. I just might. It's Q92.
your WWE.
If you were a wrestler, it's that easy. Go over, get it done. You could be our very last finalist for the morning show for these floor seats to see WWE Monday Night Raw on February 9th. Go get it
Wesley
done.
Financial Group.
It is 9:49. We're about done. We got a few minutes left. We're about done. Before though we get out of here, it's time to hook somebody up with a finalist spot. You guys went over. You clicked the like button in the comment section. You told us who it is or what your name would be if you wanted to become a WWE wrestler. Who would you be? What would your name be? And there was some good submissions. But it's time to hook somebody up and make them a finalist here on the day before we call the grand prize winner. Lauren, let us do it.
Yeah, today it is Jason Stoyanov, the Bald Menace.
The Bald Menace. There you go, Bald Menace. You now have a chance to be our winner tomorrow morning. We call the grand prize winner of this contest. And you might be on the floor watching all the stars. Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch, CM Punk,
Jey Uso.
main event Jey Uso. So many. Maybe Gunther will be there. I don't know. It could be crazy who you can see. On
Which
Monday
one?
night.
Which one? Yeats.
That's Jey Uso.
Okay.
Main event Jey Uso from the Usos.
Yeah.
Part of the bloodline.
The
Roman
Uso
Reigns.
family. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
No, they were a faction called
there's
the
really-
Bloodline. They were all
oh.
related. They were all related.
Really?
They're all cousins. Yes. Yes. Their families are all related. They've all their fathers and grandfathers were all wrestlers in WWE. And they called it a bloodline. It's about a 3-year storyline.
Was Brutus the Beefcake part of that?
Brutus the Barber.
Lineage?
No, Brutus the Barber Beefcake is not. He's not Samoan.
Okay.
These guys are all Samoan.
I mean, you could have cousins that aren't Samoan.
I don't know any Samoans named Brutus.
Maybe he was adopted.
I remember he had the scissors. Remember the
Yes,
scissors?
I loved him.
And when he beat you, he'd cut your hair. He had the big ones, but he pulled the little tiny ones when he cut your hair. Those were the days back when the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, would stuff money in your mouth after he beat you. Remember
That
that?
seems really, really hostile.
He would shove a dog. You'd be laying on the ground. He'd shove a dog. His sleeper hold was his finisher. So you'd be passed out and he'd stuff money in your mouth.
Jason just commented, said Christian needs to be my tag team partner.
There you go.
2 bald menaces.
Oh, the bald brutes. Oh, it'd be fantastic.
Oh, I'd love to see you do the whole wrestling thing.
I'd have been good at it. I'd have been Christian
I
Collision.
believe you. Oh, Christian Collision.
Yeah.
Like
you'd come out to like a car wreck sound effect.
Oh, I was thinking you'd come out saying, if the devil doesn't like it, he can sit on attack. Ouch.
What's that to do with Christian Collision?
Because Christian music, that's from Bible school.
Oh, is it? I don't remember that song. I remember This Little Light of Mine.
I'm going to let it shine. You can exit to that. Oh, yeah, you have to extinguish it.
Don't let anyone poop it out. You know what I mean? No, sir. Not on my watch.
I liked those songs.
I believe you. I believe you. That's going to do it for us. Thank you to Rich DeRocher for joining us as always. Thank you guys for awesome requests during Your Call Wednesday. Thank you for helping us out with traffic this morning. You guys were awesome. And on top of that,
yeah, and if your packages are delayed, sorry.
You know why. But we do know the trailer is off the freeway.
Yes, it is. It got towed.
That's a great thing. Nicolina, the Midday Diva's in here next. J-Dub will be in here after that, live on local radio all day, and be listening. More chances to become a finalist for the floor seats for Monday Night Raw. We call that winner tomorrow morning at 8. We announce a brand new year included contest tomorrow as well. Jake for the good people.
Love you. Bye.
Lauren for the good people.
Enjoy your Wednesday. Stay warm, friends. We'll see you tomorrow.
Teddy Swims, Tones and I, David Guetta. It's gone on Q92.